Hey everyone. So, as I'm starting to really close down phase one and enter into phase two, the awakening side, I really wanted to touch quickly on relationships and friendships. So, if you take this work on, your friendships will fade. The only way I see it from how I've learned, if you're ever going to keep a friendship around as you take on this work and as you go out and get whatever you wanted in your life, learn that this is a true reflection, not just for you, but for everyone involved in life in general. All walks of life have issues with these. Okay, so kind of feel, at one and at peace that everyone has problems with relationships and friendships. I tend to find that if you didn't, you wouldn't be human. Like, you're a human being. What is wrong with these people that, think that you're not? You're a human being. Yeah, you're going to have issues within your friendships and your relationships. And I think learning to accept and learning that these relationships and friendships are arenas for greatest growth. Okay, so learning that whatever happens in between these two are your catalysts for growth. Okay, that's the only way to see things. Learn to develop what friendship means to you. Learn, okay, am I a good friend? Because life will only give back what you give out. So if you want to be a good friend, why don't you actually act like one? If you want to be a supportive friend, why don't you act like one? If you want to feel supported, give it out so it gives back to you. And so generally that's how it should work. But that doesn't happen because there's a lot of fake friends out there, man. I can't even get over it. I've had them not only close to home, but I've had them so very much undermining me, and very much never really celebrating me for who I was. And so, if you can't find someone that doesn't see you as a great gift for their life or sees you as the person that you are, don't worry. That's how they see themselves, and they can't be appreciative of what is exactly standing in front of them. Learn to get rid of them, just because it won't change. And a lot of people say that's harsh, but it's the truth, because sometimes with a dynamic of a really toxic friendship, the only way is to cut it off. It's kind of like if you have a really sick rose bush and you really need to save it, you will cut all the stems back so that it has time to regrow. And so with that analogy, you're actually able to say, oh no shit, I need to cut that off for a bit in order for it to come back very healthy. Okay, that is the only way. Okay, so especially if you've known someone for a long, long time. Sometimes having space and distance does well for us. So I'm going to leave it there. Friendships and relationships will change if you do this work, and that's normal, whatever normal means to you. Okay, learn that you're moving forward and learn to be joyful of it. Learn that your interests will fade. Learn that you won't have the same connection anymore, and that you're willing to do this. It's the willingness, it's the choice to do identity change, and it really is a choice to really go within.